Welcome to Italy. 10 incredible facts you never knew. Oh, Italy. Just hearing the name makes me want to grab a big plate of spaghetti and start singing opera, even though I don't know any opera. But you know what I do know? Italy is full of surprises. We're talking about a country that's like a walking, talking history book. But instead of boring dates, it's got delicious pasta and really stylish shoes. So buckle up, because today we're taking a whirlwind tour of Italy and uncovering 10 incredible facts that'll make you say, Mamma Mia. Let's get started. First up, let's travel back in time to where it all began, the Renaissance. This was a period of rebirth, a time when Europe emerged from the Middle Ages and saw a renewed interest in the arts, science, and the humanities. And no, I'm not talking about that time you tried to make sourdough bread during quarantine, although that was a kind of renaissance in home baking, wasn't it? We're talking about a period in history where art, science, and culture exploded in Italy, transforming the way people thought and lived. It was a time of incredible creativity and innovation, like a delicious plate of spaghetti carbonara exploding with flavor. Just imagine the richness and diversity of ideas that were being cooked up during this time. Picture Florence, the heart of it all. This city was the epicenter of the Renaissance, a melting pot of talent and ambition. We're talking Michelangelo, the guy who sculpted David, that really buff statue. His work wasn't just about aesthetics. It was about capturing the human spirit in marble. And Leonardo da Vinci, the ultimate Renaissance man, painter of the Mona Lisa, inventor, scientist. The list goes on. He was a visionary whose ideas were centuries ahead of his time. These guys weren't just talented, they were rock stars. They pushed boundaries and redefined what was possible in art and science. They put Italy on the map as the birthplace of the Renaissance, and their legacy continues to inspire artists and thinkers today. Their contributions laid the foundation for modern Western culture. So the next time you see a beautiful painting or a groundbreaking invention, thank Italy for kicking off the whole Renaissance thing. It's a legacy that continues to shape our world in countless ways. Next up, we're shrinking things down, way down. We're talking about Vatican City, the world's smallest country, and it's right smack dab in the middle of Rome. It's like finding a tiny, adorable puppy in a sea of stylish Italian leather shoes. We're talking about a country so small you could walk across it in the time it takes to say, Buongiorno. But don't let its size fool you. This place is packed with history, art, and spirituality. We're talking about St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel with Michelangelo's breathtaking ceiling. It's like walking into an art history book. So if you're ever in Rome and you see a really, really small country, pop in and say ciao to the Pope for me. Okay, picture this. A medieval hilltop town, perched precariously on a plateau, surrounded by mist and looking like it's straight out of a fairy tale. No, it's not Hogwarts, but it's pretty darn close. This, my friends, is Civita di Bagnoregio, nicknamed the Dying City because, well, it's slowly crumbling away. But don't let that deter you. This place is pure magic. You can only reach it by a single footbridge, which just adds to its mystique. And once you're there, it's like stepping back in time. Cobblestone streets, ancient buildings, stunning views. It's the perfect place to get lost in the beauty of Italy, minus the crowds. Just promise me you won't push any rocks off the edge, okay? Chapter 4. Okay, let's talk about everyone's favorite subject, food. And when it comes to food, Italy is like that friend who always brings the best snacks to the party. Italy's culinary scene is a vibrant tapestry of flavors, textures, and aromas that can make any food lover's heart skip a beat. We're talking pizza, pasta, gelato, the holy trinity of deliciousness. But here's the thing. Italian food is about so much more than just those classics. Each region in Italy is like its own little culinary world, with unique dishes and flavors that'll make your taste buds sing. Up north, you've got creamy risotto and rich polenta. These dishes are hearty and comforting, perfect for those chilly evenings. Down south, it's all about spicy arrabbiata and fresh seafood. The flavors are bold and vibrant, reflecting the sunny coastal vibes of the region. And let's not forget the gelato. This creamy, dreamy dessert is a must-try, with flavors ranging from classic vanilla to exotic fruits. I mean, have you ever met a gelato flavor you didn't like? I think not. Whether you're strolling through a bustling market or dining in a cozy trattoria, Italian food is an experience for all the senses. So, if you're planning a trip to Italy, pack your stretchy pants and get ready for a culinary adventure. From the mountains of the north to the beaches of the south, every bite is a journey through Italy's rich history and culture. And remember, the best way to experience Italy is through its food. So don't be afraid to try something new and savor every moment. Buon appetito! Chapter 5. Hold on to your hats, history buffs, because Italy is about to blow your mind. This country is a treasure trove of history, culture, and natural beauty. Italy is like a giant open-air museum, boasting more UNESCO World Heritage Sites than any other country in the world. Imagine walking through streets where every corner tells a story, every building has a past, and every landscape is a masterpiece. We're talking 55 sites, from ancient ruins like Pompeii, which was frozen in time by a volcanic eruption, to the majestic Dolomites, a mountain range that offers breathtaking views and endless adventure. And let's not forget the stunning Amalfi Coast, a cultural treasure with its picturesque towns and crystal-clear waters. It's like they took all the best things in the world and said, let's put them all in Italy. From art and architecture to nature and cuisine, Italy has it all. You've got the Colosseum in Rome, where gladiators once battled it out in front of roaring crowds. This iconic structure stands as a testament to the grandeur and brutality of ancient Roman entertainment. Then there's the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is basically a giant physics experiment gone right. Its unintended tilt has made it one of the most recognizable and beloved landmarks in the world. And let's not forget Venice, a city built on water, where you can literally take a gondola to work. This unique city is a marvel of engineering and a romantic paradise. Italy is basically a history lesson wrapped in a delicious pizza crust. Whether you're exploring ancient ruins, marveling at Renaissance art, or savoring world-famous cuisine, Italy offers an unforgettable journey through time and culture. Chapter 6. Speaking of Venice, let's dive into this floating wonderland, shall we? Venice is like that friend who shows up to a pool party in a gondola, wearing a sequined bathing suit and a feathered hat. It's extra, it's fabulous, and it's utterly unforgettable. Built on over 100 tiny islands, Venice is a labyrinth of canals, bridges, and colorful buildings that look like they're straight out of a painting. You can hop on a gondola and glide through the canals, serenaded by a singing gondolier, or get lost in the narrow streets, discovering hidden courtyards and charming cafes. Just a little heads up. Venice is slowly sinking, so you might want to book that trip sooner rather than later. But hey, at least you'll have a good excuse to eat more gelato, right? Chapter 7. Mount Etna, Europe's most active volcano. Next up, we're getting fired up about Mount Etna. This isn't your average mountain. This is Europe's most active volcano, and it's ready to rumble. Located on the beautiful island of Sicily, Mount Etna is a sight to behold. We're talking plumes of smoke, rivers of lava, and a whole lot of fiery drama. But don't worry, it's closely monitored, so you can safely admire its power from a distance. Plus, the volcanic soil around Etna is incredibly fertile, which explains why Sicily produces some of the best wines in Italy. So, if you're looking for adventure with a side of deliciousness, Mount Etna is calling your name. Chapter 8. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. Okay, let's be honest, we can't talk about Italy without mentioning the Leaning Tower of Pisa, right? It's like the celebrity gossip of the architectural world. Everyone's talking about it, and everyone wants a picture with it. But here's the thing. The tower wasn't supposed to lean. It's all thanks to some shoddy foundation work, which is probably why they don't let me build towers anymore. But hey, I'm not complaining. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is a testament to human ingenuity, even if it was accidental. It's a reminder that sometimes the best things in life are a little bit wonky, and that's perfectly okay. Chapter 9. Italian Innovations. Now let's talk about brains. Italians aren't just good at making delicious food and beautiful art, they're also incredibly innovative. We're talking about Leonardo da Vinci, who wasn't just a painter, but also an inventor, engineer, and all-around genius. He sketched out flying machines, submarines, and even robots, centuries before they became a reality. And let's not forget about Italian cars. Ferrari, Lamborghini, Maserati, these names are synonymous with speed, luxury, and that undeniable Italian flair. From fashion to food to fast cars, Italians have a knack for taking something ordinary and making it extraordinary. Chapter 10. the spirit of La Dolce Vita. And finally, let's talk about the heart and soul of Italy, La Dolce Vita, the sweet life. Italians have this incredible ability to slow down, savor the moment, and find joy in the simple things. Whether it's enjoying a leisurely lunch with friends and family, sipping espresso in a sun-drenched piazza, or simply appreciating the beauty around them, Italians know how to live life to the fullest. They embrace life with passion, warmth, and a healthy dose of humor, which is probably why they have so much fun. So the next time you're feeling stressed, take a page from the Italian playbook. Pour yourself a glass of wine, call up a friend, and remember to enjoy La Dolce Vita. Utro arrivederci. And there you have it, 10 incredible facts about Italy that will make you want to book a flight right this second. Italy is a country that truly has it all. History, art, culture, food, and most importantly, that infectious joie de vivre that makes you want to dance in the streets with a gelato in hand. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning your Italian adventure today. And hey, if you happen to bump into Sophia Loren, tell her I said ciao, arrivederci,